Hello everyone, I welcome you all for a latest series on digital and social media marketing. The topic that we have for today's discussion is search advertising. I'm Professor Sarita from the Department of MBA, Don Bosco Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Search advertising, as a name very clearly suggests you that it's advertising based on the visitor searches. So what exactly you look for or what exactly you search, accordingly the ads start showing up. Search advertising is also PPC, pay per click advertising, is a way to advertise your business or product directly on SERP, the search engine result pages, and the advertiser pays for every click made on their ad. Online advertising also has a great evolution. It is from simple text format to rich media format to the video advertisements. So, this is the evolution of online advertising, right from simple text to rich media banners and to the video advertisements. So, around 75% of those search ads are through Google only. Google earned around 25 billion US dollars in search ad revenue for the year 2016 and estimate around 35 billion US dollars for the year 2019 with expected market share of 80% according to the Townsend reports of 2017. So let us understand certain keywords and key terms. Click through. Click on a text ad link that leads to a website. Click through rate is total clicks divided by the number of times that ad link was shown to you. That's in represented in percentage. Conversion rate, number of conversions divided by the number of visitors who came to the ad link. So that's also in percentage. Number of conversion meaning the number of people buying the product or purchasing the product divided by the number of people who visited your website, your advertisement. Cost per action, for every action made by the user, the amount is paid, and the amount paid when a link is clicked on is cost per click. Google AdWords basically is a search advertising program which allows the advertisers to display their AdWords, meaning the ads on relevant search results across the Google's content network. So that's the concept of Google AdWords. And impression is each time an ad is shown to you. That's the impression they make. And key phrase, basically it's a combination of keywords, maybe two or more keywords constitute a key phrase. And the keyword is nothing but a word found in a search query, meaning if you want to look for blue widgets, the keywords could be blue and widgets, both are keywords, and the combination of it makes it a key phrase. And how many times an ad is shown, that's the impression. So phrase match which is denoted with the quotation marks around the keywords, means that your ad will appear only for search terms that has your keywords and that too in the same order. Only then that's a phrase match. That should be an exact match. Coming to the paid search advertising, it's basically pay per click PPC advertising. Quality score is how relevant the ad is to the search you have made. So return on investment, ROI, the ratio of profit to cost. So that is return on investment. And the search term, meaning the keywords a user enters when searching on a search engine. That's the search term. SERP, search engine result pages, the actual results returned to this user based on the search query he has made. So this is basically the page that shows up to us when we look for something or when we search anything. That page is known as a SERP. Structuring your search advertising campaign. So your AdWords account is your home for all the ads you are currently running, and it should be structured in such a way to reflect your business and marketing strategy. Within your account, organize your search ads in groupings called campaigns according to your strategy and the ads you are running. Within each campaign, you should have ad groups. These are sets of ads that have a relevancy. So some similar ads. So that is shown in the picture. Example, if you're selling books online, you may have ad groups focused around specific genre, author, event, or special offer, as well as some ad groups around general themes such as promoting local stores or something like that, or making online sales. Structuring your account in this way will help you oversee your advertising spend and determine the effectiveness of your ads, manage your ads and bids, and basically turn off which is not effective. Coming to the elements of a search ad, so according to the guidelines of Google, from Google AdWords, if you see expanded text ad characters limit would be 30 characters maximum, and the heading 1 and 2. A single description line should be there, a maximum of 80 characters, and display of URL, domain name automatically extracted from the final URL, and the path customized using two fields, each of 15 character length. So general guidelines can be no repeated exclamation marks, no word may be written in capitals only, and no absurd words maybe that doesn't make any sense. No claims of best, number one, superlatives may be used unless they can be verified by a reliable third party source. Product numbers may be used, and no phone numbers allowed in the copy. So these are the general guidelines. And coming to the example, if you sell cameras targeting the term camera, you may not bring in the potential traffic that you really require. The right kind of a traffic may not come. So you got to give a narrow search by Canon DSLR camera in London. That very specifically tells what exactly you want, which location you want, you're looking for. So you got to actually narrow down your search very clearly. A broad search may not give you potential customers. So targeting options. Search ads are targeted in a variety of ways depending on how you want to search, how you want to reach your intended audience. Targeting your ads means you know that the traffic you are getting is relevant to your product. Keywords and match types. So there are different ways of matching the keywords. So there is no universal law in matching the keywords or the search terms that you have. There is certain ways it does. So if you see, there are 4-5 different match types here: broad match type, broad match modifier, phrase match, exact match, and a negative match. So these are few different ways how the Google AdWords uses the following methods of match types when you look for any product or when you look for any service. So we'll see the match types of Google AdWords starting from the broad match. Broad match means that your ad will appear for the keywords you have entered as well as search terms that contain your keywords. It may not be really the relevant one, or there can be variations. It may even include the misspellings and synonyms can show up here. Broad match modifier can be little more targeting. Additional targeting option is that gives you tighter control than broad match by excluding certain synonyms but including other versions of the word such as plurals and all. So implementing like plus, if you add plus to the words, you may get it very clearly and exclude certain words you do not want to see. So moving on to the phrase match, which is denoted by the quotation marks. Phrase match means that your ad will appear only for the search terms that has the exact keywords in the same order. Maybe the other orders are also correct or matching to you, but it may not show up. Only the same order will be showing up here. Exact match is denoted by square brackets, where the keywords containing your key search terms will be appearing, the exact keywords. And negative match is denoted by a dash in front of the keywords. So negative means that your ads will not appear in searches using that word, no matter what other words are used. So advertisers can assign as many keywords as they want to an ad, but only one advertiser's URL will be shown up. For example, two advertisers are bidding to show their ads for the same one, but only one person's ad will be shown up. So moving on to language and location targeting, search engines have versions customized for specific regions and languages based on the user's settings and where in the world they are searching from. As a search marketer, you can choose a language and the location of the search engine to target. This is known as geo-targeting. For example, you may want your ad to show only to the English searchers in Asia. So that's very specific. So this is a geo-targeting kind of one. So moving on to the behavior and demographic targeting, search advertising can also be targeted based on the personal behavior. Using AdWords, you can retarget visitors who came to your site through Google AdWords and ads based on the actions that they look. This means that they have come to your site but they have not completed the purchase. So once again, you can retarget them. This concept is known as remarketing or retargeting. So because they have not done their purchase, you can always remarket your product again to them. So bidding and ranking for search ads. As you know, search ads are charged on per click basis. The cost that you pay for every click is determined by a variety of factors and is based on a bidding system. The different advertising platforms offer advanced bidding options, all aimed at helping you to run your advertisement campaign better. You can bid for placement on ACRP, or you can bid on basically how much you are willing to pay. Example, there are three advertisers bidding the same key phrase. So with such advertising, the advertiser creates a copy of for an advertisement, determines the landing page of the ad, and selects the keywords or criteria for which the ad would show up. So chooses the maximum amount, the cost per click CPC that they are willing to pay for the click. So whoever is going to bid the more, he's going to get the more chances. So that's going to be the bidding process. And the advertising platform checks the ads for compliance with the editorial guidelines. As I told you, it should be as per the guidelines, and displays the ads for relevant searches only, and determines the rank of the ad based on the advertiser's maximum bid. So whoever bids the most would get the more chances of showing up their ads. And Google AdWords, as well as deciding on the on your CPC bids, maybe like daily budgets or monthly budgets. It's so that you can make sure that you're not spending more on it. Moving on to the ads at the top of page generally have the following qualities, like they are very relevant to the user search, and they consistently perform well with their high CTRs, click through rates. And CPC bid is very competitive, so they are whoever is going to pay the more for the bid, his ad is going to be shown up. So bidding process, say three advertisers A1, A2, A3 bid US dollars of 2.50, 3.00 and 2.35 respectively on the same keyword. The search engine has set a minimum price of 2.05 and the maximum of 3.00. So here is how the ad would be positioned when they would pay for each click. How they pay for the each click, this is how it is going to be 3, and then it is going to be till the last. So do your homework. You need a full online and offline analysis of the business, customer demography, industry and competitors. You have to do a thorough research in order to implement your search admin and define your goals. You need to know what, meaning you got to be more focused. So on your budget, cost per action and targets, and you got to determine how much money at the end of the day you're going to spend on it. And keyword research, so you need to determine what keywords potential customers are likely to use when searching for the service that you offer. Write that using your keyword search, write compelling ads to promote your products, place your bids based on your goals or keyword research. Set maximum bids for your keywords. Don't set these too high, as this stage you will, as it may be a little difficult for you. So moving on to the advantages, no to low cost barriers. So you pay only for traffic. There are, meaning usually no setup fees involved. Tracking every cent. Search advertising allows you to track your advertising spend. Each and every penny you can actually track it. And targeted advert placement, you can make your advertising relevant by using more filters, so that your advertisement is actually to the targeted customers. So challenges. So click fraud. Click fraud is one of the challenges which occurs when your ad is clicked on by users who are not actually legitimate or potential customers, just like that they're clicking your ad. And bidding wars and climbing CPCs. High traffic keywords are expensive, and the battle to stay on the top means CPC of these keywords is escalating. So such advertising campaigns require a lot of monitoring. So you got to monitor so that you are not going to spend much money on it. So thank you for now. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts or queries, you can always write to me. You have my email, and you can even comment on the section below. Thanks. Thank you so much.